What up, family? Get a loose supporter, Mary Dash 20, Mary and Lee. It is 6:06 a.m. in my city, Chicago. Over here on my radio, it's 5:57. Just turned 5:58. May the 3rd, Tricky Tuesday. Oh yeah, I come back from behind to get me. I was born May 25th, 1967. Come on, let it turn to 7 so I can make this official. Boy, waiting on certain individual take a little time, especially if it's yourself. You know, the last person you're going to save is yourself. There we go. As you can see, you know, some people, want you thinking about them always. Always. Because if you're thinking about them, you won't have time to think about yourself. If people put themselves first, problems will be a lot less in the world. Wouldn't be no controversy because the Bible says you should treat your neighbor like you would treat yourself. But what if you treating yourself like crap? Drinking, drugging, smoking, doing the most. You're not going to care two shits about your neighbor unless you're trying to turn your neighbor into who you want them to be. And that's whatever you are. Because, I guess people are selfish by nature, when I wrote my book, Rhymes, Poems, and Metaphors Plus One Song, I was going to write this one poem. I was thinking about my ex-girlfriend at the time, Luana Joy Jacobs. And my mind shifted. I said I was going to write about somebody else, but then I thought about it. And then I started writing about myself, and I call it selfish. Because that's my problem. I'm always thinking about somebody else. And that's why I'm in a position I'm in right now. Because I care too much about other people who never cared two shits about me. Now, it may be somebody out there that care. I have yet to really meet them face to face. See, when people care when the chips are down and your back is against the wall and, people know that you are being attacked and they're basically just using you as a respirator, and I believe, that's where we at now. It's a lot of selfish people. I like to dedicate this video to Oprah. I thought her name was Oprah Lee Winfrey at one time, but she changed it to Oprah Gail Winfrey because of her best friend, Gail. I could have sworn it was Oprah Lee Winfrey. I really, really, really I could be mistaken. Her mother had a Lee for her name. Tevin Campbell, everybody's taking the Tevin Campbell Can We Talk challenge. But that's not the song that people should be listening to. It is raining in my city, Chicago. Boy, I tell you, April is over and they still shitting on me. I just thought I'd get that out the way. Hold on. You gotta excuse me. I'm a little nervous about this here conversation, but I'm gonna try to be as sincere as possible. They should be listening to this song by Tevin Campbell, Always in My Heart. Now, I was at Jewel's yesterday walking around on 75th in Stony Island, my city, Chicago. And I went to the pharmaceutical department. And I asked them if they had anything for a broken heart. And they said, no, time has to, get rid of a broken heart. And I was like, wow, how much time do you think it takes? And, I'm just asking questions that's common sense, right? But I'm just trying to get their opinion because they the, you know, so-called doctors, pharmaceuticals or whatever, right? And they said, well, it varies from person to person. And I said, well, how long did it take for you to get over a broken? No, I said, have you ever had a broken heart? She's like, yeah. I said, how long did it take? She said, a year. I said, a year? That's all it took out of all I'd have been through. If you know my story, you know my story. I said, dag, a year. Wow. My heart still feels some kind of way. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not saying it's broken, but I'm saying the cracks are still there. I would say shattered. Real talk. My higher power has mended my broken heart because I've had so many people, you know, infiltrated. And that's why the heart has a cage around it because, you have to be protective of your heart. Miss Winfrey, and I'm going to be sincere when I say this, like I said, I know a lot of people told you a lot of things about me. Mary Lee, don't Dash 20 Mary Lee, you'll get a news reporter and originator of real rap music to get you to, feel some kind of way. But usually when I set my eyes on someone or set a goal, I go above and beyond the call of duty to reach it, no matter what. Now, I know everybody try to cling to me for whatever selfish reason they have. Okay, I got the shitty end of the stick. But who's really winning out of all this? I don't think nobody's really winning. You understand what I'm saying? Because a lot of people are with people they really don't want to be with. You understand what I'm saying? A lot of people just with people for what they can do for them. And a lot of people are alone because they had to separate themselves from people who they really did care about in order for them to see for themselves that, there are people out here that wanted to separate us from the beginning. I'm talking, whoever that person is that is missing me right about now and stuff, because I'm a human. I have feelings, emotion, and compassion for people. And some people have had their heart broken and they vow never to ever love again. You understand what I'm saying? And then they look at me like, a person that has it all together when they know I don't. And because misery loves company, they want me to feel like them. But I just don't have that personality. Even when they did what they did to me in 2016, threw me on the psych ward and gave me cancer and all that, I was still in there, trying to have a bubbly personality. I refused to give them that win. You understand what I'm saying? Real talk. And I have people out here, especially guys, just so intimidated by me for whatever reason or another. Whereas I have worked my ass off. You understand what I'm saying? Real talk. To become as confident as I am. There was a time when I wouldn't even open up my mouth. And I believe God put me in a position as far as selling general merchandise and things of that nature for me to be able to express myself in the long run. Because there's nobody out here going to tell your story better than you. And Miss Winfrey, if you have a story, and I know you do, you might want to get your head out the book and tell your own story. You understand what I'm saying? You don't let nobody tell your story. You write your own story, your own narrative. I thank God for you. I really do. Because it allowed me to grow up first and foremost and feel like, somebody vicariously, even through you. And I felt like our spirits really did connect. And they are still connected. And you don't let nobody tear that apart, no matter if we never meet each other. I felt as though we've already met several times. Now, I might be, saying something that I might regret later on because I don't know you personally and I don't know how you really feel about me. But I think you know by now that nobody goes through all this to reach a person who I know in their heart, for real, for real. You understand what I'm saying? Really and truly do care about me. But if I was a guy, I think you would have expressed it a long time ago. And the only thing I think is keeping us from one another is the fact that I am a girl. But if you really are intellectual person, conscious and all that, I think you know by now that, this has nothing to do with gay or, some freakish thoughts or nothing like that, perverted thoughts or nothing. This is just one person, me, talking to you, or a lady, like myself. You understand what I'm saying? Don't let these people out here, run you in the ground, because in the Bible it talks about two, ladies ending up dead in the streets, and then God bring them back, I think 3 days later. I'm not really familiar with that story. If I find it, I'll put it in the description of this video. But if you know your Bible, you read a lot, you know what I'm talking about. And they just used us. And they're using us right now as a respirator. And I hate to say this, but I believe Gail, your friend, because I had a so-called friend by the name of Gail, just got in on the ground level. You understand what I'm saying? And they pieced it together like a puzzle. And Stedman also, you understand what I'm saying? Real talk. They knew we was going to be somebody, and they used us for real. Then try to put us one against the other. And that's why my first ever YouTube video, Mary Mack versus the Fat Black Oprah Winfrey. I wasn't trying to be mean or derogatory in no way, shape, or form. I was trying to be as subtle as possible. But of course, you let them get in your ear. You understand what I'm saying? Now I believe you really know who your real friends are. You understand what I'm saying? Or your friend. Because you don't have a lot of friends in this world, especially if you got a whole bunch of money. The little money I got, they act like dope fiends for my money. You understand what I'm saying? Real talk. Nobody shows no appreciation. It's just everywhere I go, problems after problems after problems. You know what I mean? So they had another lineup after us, and they knew we would get tired eventually. You understand what I'm saying? Now, I'm not saying I'm tired. I might be a little tired, but I'm not exhausted. Let's put it like that. And because they couldn't keep up with my stamina, they gave me cancer. But, that's the way it goes, right? They say the price of freedom is death. If I was going to die with anybody, it would be you, Miss Winfrey. Real talk. You understand what I'm saying? Because, you put that work in. We ran the world, Chicago, and, we motivated a lot of people. And for people to not recognize us and want to, discredit us only lets me know that they never gave two shits about themselves. They didn't have enough confidence within themselves to be who they are without real motherfuckers standing up. You understand what I'm saying? We are the Malcolm X and the Martin Luther King of this world, if that's what you want to call it. Them niggas tapped the fuck out. And I heard somebody say sometimes you got to send a woman to do a man's job. You understand what I'm saying? No, we are two different, species. You understand what I'm saying? If that's what you want to call it. And a man's supposed to always stand up for a lady, a woman, or whoever the case may be. You understand what I'm saying? They lazy. They trying to pimp us and shit. You understand what I'm saying? I'm just keeping it real. You know how I do. I break these balls and stuff. Flip the Bible. And you see what happens, man. Real talk. If we never met, if we never meet, listen to Tevin Campbell's song. For real. Always in my heart. Believe me, I like to listen and you like to read. It was the perfect combination. Yeah, man. To the right, number 11. To the left, the 14. Money, Mississippi. Add it up. That's 25. I was born May 25th, 1967. You understand what I'm saying? Nothing happens in this world by mistake. And you never let a person take your good thing from you. Because they never wanted us to be happy. And it has nothing to do with money with me. You understand what I'm saying? Real talk. But that doesn't mean we didn't earn it. We earned ours. So if anything happens to us, just pray together that, our spirits can bring them all down because we brought them up. You understand what I'm saying? That's honest God's truth. This is hold on. Get my specs. Hold on, they trying to rob me blind, so you understand what I'm saying? Gotta get my shit together. Hold on. This is Isaiah chapter 41. They railroaded me May 31st, 2008 at the age of 41. This say you will lose. 41 and 42. Step your game up. I never lose. Peace.